The one you've been picked to align with your riches is unstoppable. You came out on top. Something is changing in your reality at this very moment. Something very potent that it beyond the realm of perception. Maybe you still don't get it. Although there's an undeniable energy all around you, is undergoing a cosmic shift. The right people in the right situations, possibilities in a manner that is pioneering on a path to even greater heights than throughout your wealth. With experience is not far away. Something you desire, although they are never shown, become a reality. It is now approaching you with incontestable power. You are attracting more than simply wealth. You are getting ready to face unstoppable. This is the time for you to shine. Your path will be unobstructed until we learn more about this powerful transformation. Accompany me all the way to the conclusion of this film, because the information I'm going to reveal is sure to stir up profound, but it will additionally provide you with understanding the current state of your today's world. And while you observe now, is the time to convey your best wishes in the space provided, and enter 777 as a signifying the final step towards the last step, before achieving enormous fortune when they enter your life. This is the way we power the cosmos as a whole and proclaim our preparedness for what lies ahead. Everything you emit will eventually come back to you. It to skyrocketed. Now like and subscribe to this video if you are not yet a subscriber. Now we may explore this message in great detail. There is a purpose to your presence here. You are not tuning into this because to simple by chance. You are being led. Life's path has taken a turn, and now once closed doors are now starting to launch the postponements, problems, difficulties, and setbacks. They had never had the potential to shatter. You ensure that each obstacle served as an opportunity at this precise instant. The cosmos had to make room for you. It had to eliminate the incorrect individuals in the incorrect context, as well as the long-held misconceptions that, out of business, you're entering an unstable manifestation of who you are, an authentic representation of who you are, harmony with abounding riches and no bounds possibilities. Here is a heavenly hierarchy to all of the riches that is being revealed that are entering your life at this time. It's not only about the bottom line, plenty in all its manifestations. Yes, having financial freedom is important, but happiness is more important. About finding contentment while residing in your most potential, unafraid and unquestioning in the absence of hardship. This type of riches is for the simple reason that it is emanating from you are entering a state of profound harmony, to a state of being where possibilities show up with ease in the appropriate. When the timing is right, connections will find you. Spaces where thoughts are unrestricted, and if you touch it, it will transform into success. Truly committing to this transformation entails having faith in the cosmos is conspiring to help you succeed, despite at times when it appears that the unsteady faith that you are in leads you even when you can't perceive the complete visual assurance that each encounter, each and every lesson and obstacle brings you to this point in time when indestructible riches. You were never destined to encounter difficulty for all time. You were destined to perish, limited to those that were available few periods to fortify yourself, to influence you to become someone who is prepared in order to manage the plenty and riches that is already entering your life. The cause which is why the vast majority of individuals never ever consider using their legitimate riches stems from their defiance of procedure. They cling to antiquated views, anxieties, and their own past selves in a way that is incompatible with the plenty that is making an effort to contact them. But you, the chosen one, are unique. You are liberating yourself from the constraints, uncertainties, and programs based on fear that have subjected to you. You are consenting to allow yourself to fully embrace your divine minor inheritances. Are not allowed. No longer has time for second thoughts. No time to be cautious when it comes to money. Do not descend upon individuals who withdraw the one who fearlessly demands it, who think they deserve it, and who enthusiastically await its arrival. At this very moment you are becoming allied with when you are at your most elevated version that has achieved great financial success. And endless, this symmetry isn't merely outside of it, it is on the inside. Your perspective is changing, vitality is shifting, and you're not the same doing it out of fear rather than an authoritative position As a result of this transfer, money is drawn towards on a level that defies explanation. Description of the cosmos fails to run on the same principles as humans powered by energy, which is currently moving with a beat that pulls successfully utilizing God's kind wishes. You are cordially encouraged to bestow these, convey your message with a $20 divine gift on top of that. By way of the super thanks, your act of kindness plants the seed of providing guidance and relief to incalculable. As you progress down this path, my soul's signs are there in every corner. Happen at the same time, unquestionably cross paths with individuals who possess a person's expertise, possibilities that can propel you to new heights. Unforeseen financial bounties are on the way, which arises from the interior, your job, and the faith you possess through. And the tenacity you've displayed, the forthcoming riches is not merely for you and everyone else in your vicinity. You are now entering a role that requires you to not just get it back, but you'll also invest where you can bring the most joy. In situations where you can provide assistance to ideas, motivation, and empower oneself. This is the essence of becoming wealthy, on the pursuit of wealth in general, and making use of them to inspire sharing plenty in all its manifestations with others. At the very moment when you chosen to trust, the moment you gave it your all to go on this journey of prosperity, assert the name of your triumph, you are not. You are being pursued by wealth as you pursue it. Should not beg for possibilities that one is looking for. The wait is done, you're out. Your time has come as the season draws to a close. It's your time to shine after all you've been through. All of this has culminated in this point, and the only all that remains is for you to fully commit to stepping fearlessly towards, to discover your aspirations with unfaltering assurance that all is going according to plan on your side. The fortune, the success, plenty. All you have to do is need to undergo the change. Everything you are experiencing is about prosperity. It's about maturing into the one who innately draws in and maintains it. Because of this, the cosmos has been arranging things in a predetermined sequence. Money isn't the only thing that matters. Begins with embarking on a life in which your inherent condition is one of plenty. Triumphed, since you were already selected the instant you accepted your greater, the instant you made the decision to put your faith in at any point throughout the procedure, your support. But the reality is that not everyone would get this, but some people might not understand what's going on with you, and maybe even mistrust you. Some people may challenge your prosper, and a few will even go so far as to discourage you from doing so, as a result of fail to grasp the magnitude of the change you're experiencing. Even now, they're starting from a lower level number of times when resources are few and limited conquer their thoughts. But your power extends far beyond that. You are now entering a higher realm where boundless wealth exists, and you are unstoppable among the most strong indicators that you are engaging in sync with unstoppable wealth. You might have observed the process of shedding that some individuals have been emotionally withdrawing on their own, or that you're not downplay their significance to the same discourses, routines, or surroundings. This is an inherent aspect of height when, all around you, your energy is changing. Discordant with the new frequency you've set declines. It's not rejection, it's a change in focus. New possibilities are emerging as the cosmos makes way. Because of the riches, because of the chances are in line with your greater discomfort, that this procedure could cause uneasy on occasion. There could be times when you question why some acquaintances are no longer in the picture, or why chances no longer pique your interest in. We can confirm with this that you are maturing beyond your former self. You are progressing, and as a result of evolution, the essentiality of transformation. It's not possible to have it both ways. Accompanying you into the subsequent phase of your releasing what doesn't benefit you anymore, in order to create room for what is intended for you. The forthcoming riches is not merely about financial independence. It pertains to the liberty to choose how you spend your life. Begin each day with a clear goal in mind by elation, at the realization that you are precisely where your destiny calls you, about to enter a time when opportunity's unity is on the horizon naturally, no matter what you're giving acknowledged. And where all things are, contact transforms into this is not a matter of chance but of divine. Your design is being positioned correctly. Rooms linked with the appropriate individuals as well as opportunities to step up in the midst of your magnificence, because assimilation proceeds. You'll begin noting the ease with which things can be absorbed. Place good ideas will strike when it's most convenient, when the necessary materials will become available. Surprisingly, you'll start to notice that there were never any denials caused by the delays. Rather, they were purely a matter of divine intervention. The cosmos was patiently waiting for you to show up. Actual riches does not consist just of owning wealth. It's all about in the correct place to use it wisely for development. In order to generate greater wealth in your life and the lives of others around you. Individuals. The factor that led to your selection to achieve so much success is because possess the mentality, the emotions, and the insight to manage it. A lot of individuals yearn for prosperity, but few are ready to embrace it. Galaxies do not release enormous prosperity to individuals who aren't prepared to come up with it. But you're prepared. You have worked hard and endured through thick and thin. You have maintained your faith back when everything was a complete mystery. And here, you are entering a world where you should not want wealth. It is a process that comes easily to you. Your current situation is different from yours, where we were a year ago. Regardless of how, are you still anticipating the new insights into the fact that you seem to have already made a mental shift? Has grown. Your vitality has changed. Your behavior is now more in line with abundantly, which is why the outcomes are unavoidable. But riches is really only about putting in the time and effort, living in harmony with the current of fortune, favoring you at the moment. Flawless alignment among the top changes that happen when you're setting oneself up for unstoppable wealth development of your ideas that you initiate through envisioning more possibilities. You begin to perceive openings where others perceive roadblocks. You refuse to accept mediocrity because you are aware that your purpose was to be greater. This is since you're no longer able to function mentally. It is now running in survival mode. In a state of abundance, you are not thinking on a small scale. You are considering on a cosmic scale. And that's the reason things are going according to plan for you. Because you no longer hold the same beliefs as a result of a shift in your energy, since you've already decided to ascend to a celestial plane. You've stopped sitting around and expecting things to occur, you are drawing them in. With ease, the incoming riches belonging to you is long-term and permanent, lasts for generations. It is a certain type of wealth it leaves behind legacy, but with immense. When prosperity comes, it is your duty to be ready to receive, but also to successfully increase your yield by putting your surplus to bigger goals, which is why you should change, which is why you now have to endure what other people did, but also because your purpose in being here is to get rich quick. You're in this to become a medium via, which it can be directed, have an effect that elevates that. Motivate yourself as you keep going, bearing witness to the unfolding of events precisely as it ought to. The individuals originally intended to participate in along the way. You'll come upon chances that are destined for you, fortune that was destined to, as they enter your life effortlessly. Without exerting any effort, there's no need to go for it. Just trusting one another is essential for knowing it has already been completed, and you are being connected to the unstoppable wealth you own prior to your decision, to the instant you made the decision to take a leap. Upon entering this new realm, all changes occurred. On the inside of your support, this is merely the initial stage. You are the chosen one, and the best is yet to come. If you're prepared to take it all in, being carried out beneath the surface present in your life at the moment, it should be clear at all times. Although each stage, each choice, each change in your mentality is bringing you in the direction of indestructible riches that is rightfully yours. You are about to embark on a new chapter, a world where plenty is freely given in an effortless and organic way, and for what seems like an eternity, you could now see that you're seeing a shift in your perceiving things through fresh perspectives to annoy you, is no longer having any effect on you. The formerly insurmountable now feels inescapable. This serves as proof that when you change your focus, there is no now aligned after being in resistance for a while. The battle, uncertainties, constraints, they're fading away because outpace the rate at which you are functioning at. But when you get further into this throughout the process of change, there is a single item that need to understand, that not all individuals are familiarize oneself with the wealth level and prosperity you are entering into a great deal. Some individuals may doubt your progress, may internalize their anxieties and constraints placed on your efforts to persuade you're aiming too high, my friend. In a hurry or with lofty goals, but this is a reality that you are not destined to endure. From where you stand, you must ascend. Should surpass your current capabilities, it is clear that this is about more than acquire money. It's about transforming into the one who has an innate talent for drawing in. Keeps it going. The cosmos is ensuring you're ready for. Your frame of mind has the wherewithal to manage it, so your my spirit is in harmony with plenty and not bewilderment. When genuine riches fails to when it comes to financial success, it's all about a nation has unfettered monetary circulation, when possibilities arise with ease and in arenas where triumph is the your behavior, is inevitable result. It could seem like a tornado is sweeping across, suddenly new possibilities present themselves, unexpectedly showing up. Financial blessings. You've arrived at this point because you're in a quickening the pace of what was occur at this very moment, after years of gestation within a few days to a few weeks. The vitality that you have been releasing into, it's like the cosmos is coming full circle around you. When something is amplified, this is the result. While you're in harmony, manifestation expedites a process that involves most important takeaways from this. The road to financial success is about more than outside achievement. It's all about change that you are unable to maintain previous self as you proceed to your most prosperous self. One must be prepared to release restricting ideas, outmoded perspectives, and limited resources. You need to embrace afresh a person who views money as a status quo, as opposed to anything that is not easily achieved. Because of this, the cosmos I have been preparing you for this test by getting rid of things that aren't useful to you, by practicing patience with you via honing your perspective on life's challenges, intended to never inflict punishment on you. Mold you, their intention was to guarantee that when entering this subsequent stage of prosper, you do it with knowledge and assurance backed by a solid understanding that bountiful life begins, and at this stage you are not obligated to money is coming after you, and you can't escape it. Must insist on having things happen. They are what is taking place for you. The power you are doing business in is a simple draw in the appropriate individuals at the correct possibilities, the appropriate financial achievements. Each one is discovering its approach to you as your vitality is magnetic. At this point, you are not opposing the abundant flow. You have achieved conformity with it. And as a result of this, the forthcoming riches is not merely transitory long-term. This is not in relation to a single financial windfall, and the focus here is on long-term lots of money, the kind that generates the independence that permits you to exist, the freedom to live your life as you see fit, influence on a global scale substantial manner. You're entering a time when money does not cause anxiety or tension. It is a means of growth and development. For an endless potentials, all of which you have been, everything has built up to this point. Failures, letdowns, disappointments, training, which were all vital to your development so that you can get here. Because if you were benefited from its riches prior to your without them, you never would have succeeded. Stay the course, but you've changed. Your mental fortitude and vitality are improved clarity of vision, enhanced sharpness of completely prepared to receive, with no further waiting, no longer hesitating, no longer questioning whether prosperity is destined for you, is that nothing else has ever compared to it. Now all you have to do is welcome it, to embrace it wholeheartedly by claiming it, sans qualms. It's sans doute that the stars are in perfect harmony with the advantage. You're being set up for indestructible riches and naught else. Nothing at all is going to be able to stop you. Now is your chance. You've won before.